Hello, my name is Fabio. I am from the R&D department here in MAE. Today we're going to talk about our solution for static load testing. The instrument is available in 10 or 20 channels. Each channel is independent. It's possible to use many kinds of sensors, from analog signal, both single-ended and differential, up to 10 volt, current loop for 20 mA sensor, load cells, or temperature probes. To create a sensor, we enter the sensor archive. Here it's possible to view all the sensors available on the instrument. To add one, we click on Add. Here we have to select what kind of sensor we're going to use. In this example, we're going to use a potentiometric transducer. We're going to use a name for the transducer and a model, for instance, 5050. Next, we have to select what kind of unit we are measuring. In this case, going to be displacement, centimeter, and then the power supply of the sensor. Usually, it's 5 volt. At the end, we have the cable configuration for this sensor, if needed. Once the sensor is created, we have to apply a calibration in order to convert to unit. So we go to calibration function. Here we can select between manual, single point or multi-point calibration system. In this example, we're going to use multi-point. We select the channel and then we connect the sensors to the instrument. For every calibration point, we click on Add. We select the reference point and we press play. We repeat the process for each reference point. In this example, we're using a 3-point calibration, but you can use any kind of point. At the end, the system will automatically give you the calibration parameter. This is a linear calibration. In order to carry out your survey, we go to the survey function. Here we have to couple each channel to a sensor. We do this by selecting the sensor desired from a list. Once we are okay with the channels, we go on next. And here it's possible to set up the acquisition parameters like name, interval measurement, number of digits, decimal digit we want to display, and the load channel if necessary. Once we have selected all the parameters that we want, we can also save this configuration for later use. As an example, we're going to recall one of the favorite measurement scheme. So we're going to favorite and select load that we previously saved. And here it's automatically coupled the sensor to the channels. We can see 5 transducer for displacement, 2 angle, 1 load cell, and 1 temperature as a probe. Next, we click on confirm. Once in measurement, the system starts on testing mode. Here it's possible to see if all sensors are working correctly. By pressing the 0 button, it's possible to set the 0 measurement. And now we can see on top the absolute measurement and on bottom the delta respect to the 0 measurement. By pressing record, it's possible to start the actual acquisition, and this is going to save the acquisition for every point. Here it's possible to look at each single channel details for all the measurements that are being made. And it's also possible to add single measurement manually if needed. From the chart function, it's possible to look at up to 4 plots in a single screen. It's also possible to customize the layout or to expand one single chart and also modify its parameters. To stop the recording, we press stop and then enter the archive. Here it's possible to both reopen the acquisition to review it or to export via USB. Using a Windows laptop and using the MS Lab software, it's possible to connect to the instrument to retrieve data acquisition in real time. By pressing Connect, we select the instrument. Then by pressing the View button, it's possible to retrieve the acquisition real time. Here it's possible to view the acquisition both in dashboard or in table view. And for each sensor, it's possible to view the plot. At any given point, it's possible to save the acquisition in CSV format. Thank you for your time.